this place. Now I lie in our bed, wondering how to explain. And laying down by my side, and the light that was still slipping through was painting your body in stripes. I remember the trees tumbling down like an archangel choir.